Hi friends, welcome to SharePointCafe.net. In this video, we will perform CRUD operation in Python with SQL Server. We will see what is PYODBC package and how to define database connection string to communicate with database. Then we will write code to perform CRUD operation uh, in Python. So let's start this. So first, I'll create a database and a table to store data. So I have already created a table and I'll create some fields like ID and then product and varchar, and I'll define the size and cost will be decimal type. I'll set a primary key here and give a name. Give a name, any name you can provide. Product master here. Now I'll come to Visual Studio Code and here we'll start writing our code. So create a file with product.py or anything, any name you can choose. First write import PYODBC. So that is the package that will help you to communicate with your database. Basically, PYODBC helps you to connect Python application to Microsoft SQL Server database. So here some issue is there. Okay, so first, while installing Python in your machine, you have to set your environment variables. So you can see my previous blogs on Python installation. Still some issue. Okay, you have to restart your Visual Studio Code, or if still you are facing the problem, then you can repair the Python installer. Now after importing PYODBC, we will define our connection string. So I have already written here. I'll copy and paste it here. See, my connection string is ready. Just I have to change the server name or DB name if I want to change. So now I will define a function to retrieve the data, means to fetch data from our SQL database which is stored there. I'll call this database, call this function. I'll check the table name. So this is product master. Now the query will be select star from product master. Now I will run this code. Okay, semicolon is extra here. Now I will write code for to insert data into tables. Insert into product master. I'll define the column name here and then values. Value laptop and then the cost of that product. See, product cost values that parameter and then the actual value of that for that column. So now I'll call this function as well, insert data, and I'll pass this equal to dbcon. Now I'll try to execute this code. So it should first insert the data and then it should fetch the data from the table. See, it is showing the record. Now if I'll check out db, then it should show the record that has been inserted recently. See, laptop, and then cost is the defined cost that we have given there. So this is our basic code that is working here for insert and fetch. Now I'll try to write code for update and delete. So let's see this. First I will try to insert few more items. And then I will execute this. I'll check the DB again, see new item has been inserted here. So our code is working perfectly here. Now I'll write code to update the items inserted in the table. So update table name, then set cost equal to the parameter question mark where id equal to this, and for both the parameters I'll pass the value, means the cost that I have to update and for id which I have for which id I have to update the. I'll pass the id 1 and I'll change the code cost of that product. I'll call that function as well. Some indenting issue is there, I think. Okay, be careful while writing code in Python. So indenting is very important. So now I have executed the code. Let's see the database. See, the price has been changed here, or the cost. So our update query is also working here fine. So now I'll write function to delete an item from the database. So this is the code for deletion. SQL dbcon dot cursor dot execute, and then I will write the code inside this. Delete from the table name where for which parameter id equal to this, and then I will pass the exact value for that. I'll select any item, any id for id 2. Yes, I'll comment the previous code here. So delete data. Okay, so now I'll execute this code and it should delete the product for which id equal to 2. See, we'll check the database. See, id 2 is deleted. Now I'll change the id 2 to 3 and then I will execute this code. Now see, the id 2 is deleted here again. That's all for this video, friends. Please do subscribe to this channel, and thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.